Hi, my name is Kate Wise, and I'm a part of crew here on campus at Ohio University. And I grew up going to church, and God has always been really important to me. But other things, especially in middle school, seemed a lot more important, like my grades and my friends and all the other little crazy, awkward things that middle school brings to light in our lives. But between seventh and eighth grade, I went to a summer camp with a bunch of other girls from my church, and I didn't think that I was going to change going on the trip, or that I'd have a different perspective on life, but I came back completely different. And one night, our camp counselors were talking to us, and they told us how loved and cherished we were by a man that died 2,000 years ago for us. And while that seemed kind of intimidating and confusing, they went on to explain that Jesus completely took every one of our sins on himself and died for us so that way we could live and we could know him. We could find freedom and peace in his plan for us. And that was kind of intimidating because I didn't know what any of those things meant, though it had been explained to me 1,000 times. But I remember going to bed that night and just crying myself to sleep because I couldn't believe that someone thought I was worth it enough to die for me and take away those sins and those problems in my life and different things like that, things that I didn't even realize were problems beforehand. And so that night, as I was crying myself to sleep and thinking about all these things, I decided that there was no way I couldn't let this impact my life. There was no way that I couldn't not think about Jesus dying for me. And that was huge. So coming back from the trip, I felt like a really great sense of peace and freedom, which I had never felt before. And I realized that even though I don't have it all together, that I can turn to Jesus and find comfort in him because that's what he wants for us. And he's the only person that has ever chosen to die for me and take the weight of all of my problems on himself. So after this experience, God went from someone I had learned about in pop-up books at church on Sunday mornings to someone who desired for me to know him personally and who would stand by my side through everything in my life. And I know I still mess up, but Jesus has allowed me to turn my life around. Has been there every step of the way. He truly is the 180 difference. And instead of me being broken and unfulfilled before, I am now satisfied because of Jesus' unconditional love and his sacrifice for me.